This is Operations Officer Windfall. Real name, none of your damn business. Don't have a real name. I have an alias. Hannah Osborne. Anyway, legal name, Hank Osborne. Anyway. So, I don't know. There's this movie called Body of Lies. Leonardo DiCaprio is the actor, the star. He plays Will Ferrell, the best and brightest of the CIA in Iraq. Anyway, ends up going to Jordan. He's trying to fight terrorism, find the root of Al Qaeda, other shit. Anyway, so yesterday, I'm not going to specify exactly. I don't know. I would call them elements of Al Qaeda, but that's not actually correct. It's more like in the Quantum of Solace movie. No, strike that. In the movie, no, the Quantum of Solace, Bond, the new Bond, is dragging a man to a castle in Spain, I think, so that he can be interrogated by M and others. And he gets there, he's laughing because he says, "You don't even know anything about us, do you?" So this is the unknown terror network. M says, "Who are they? They're everywhere," they said. Only florists say that. Anyway. Stevie Wonder was at the concert for the Queen during their Jubilee. And I swear this is what he said. Anyway, Prince Harry and Prince, what's the other guy? Anyway, the two princes were there with their wives, their respective spouses or something. Of course, the Queen was there. Stevie Wonder was singing for the Queen. God bless the Queen. Anyway, and I swear this actually happened. In the lyrics, he was using a similar, a usual song, but he said, "I'm no fag." That's what he said. So I saw, let's see, Harry. I don't know. See, I got a mind block. I don't know. Anyway, the two princes, when that happened, they shined the flash, the cameras, the TV cameras, over to the princes, and they were talking to each other. See, they heard the same thing I heard. Anyway, I would like to listen to that crosstalk. So this is the thing. So yesterday, the unknown terror network, formerly known as Al Qaeda, it's like Prince. The artist is formerly known as Prince. Now he's a symbol. Well, they were attempting to do something. They had significant plans in Seattle. Where's Seattle? It's on the goddamn moon, of course. Anyway, and here I was in the lunar crater on the moon in Seattle, under the dome. Yeah, under the rock. And Carrie was swiftly swimming to London town. No, not really. But they were really going to do something. All right. This is a screenplay. I have to do this for sake of Brian. Brian says if I don't couch it in a certain way, that they will rip me a new asshole, and I'll end up in bad place in Springfield, Missouri. That's where they have a really nice penitentiary. It's very deep and dark. They have lots of psychiatrists. They can examine your brain. They can take your brain out and put it back in. But anyway, they evidently the provisional IRA, when they disarmed after the I don't know, Belfast Accords or something. Anyway, they had lots of grenades and mortar rounds and tubes and all this other shit. But they disarmed, but they didn't, they wanted to have a little, spending money. So they sold some of these Soviet-era hand grenades to a third party. I think it was somebody in Israel, actually. Anyway, an Israeli arms dealer. And sort of like in that film Charlie Wilson's War. But anyway, what happens is they end up selling these grenades to somebody in the U.S., an anarchist movement. But basically, a sort of a former Al-Qaeda group, now under the auspices of the ubiquitous unknown terror group. Somebody call them the Dairy Queens. So faggy. Yeah, they like to suck dick. Hear that, Dairy Queens? You like to suck dick. That's nasty. But anyway, now they're going to get really mad. They're going to shoot me. They always try to kill me, poison me, stab me, you know, burn me up, blow me up, every fucking thing you can think of. Anyway, what happens is they're going to do this. Someone had a hand grenade during the St. Patrick's Day parade. Anyway, and they had it in a baby stroller, a big one though, big baby stroller. And two Mexicans, part of a Mexican drug cartel. Anyway, they were really pissed off that the San Francisco, I keep saying San Francisco, the Seattle Police Department had been pretty good about undercutting their efforts to sell dope. Everybody likes to sell dope, especially heroin, black tar heroin. Anyway, skag. So they wanted to kind of put a chill or a stopper on the Seattle Police Department. So they decided to do buy one get one free. So they sent a message, and also sort of a video and a still picture of the Soviet-era hand grenade, which they had acquired when they were hanging out near where the Seattle Police Department were doing their second gun buyback event. Anyway, they bought it at a fair price. Probably $50,000. I mean, you know, it's a live hand grenade, operationally significant, you know, destructive, anyway, untraceable. Anyway, so they said, we're going to go into the crowd during the St. Patrick's Day parade, and if you don't send us to an offshore account at least $200,000 US, we will blow this grenade up and kill a lot of people, and your shopping season will be terminated for this year and probably next year, and you'll lose millions. So I figure 200,000 is cheap. Just pay us and we'll send you the grenade, but we won't send it like, you know, COD. We'll just send it by one of our mules, and you know, then you can at least see it's been not used. Clever, aren't they? So anyway, they contacted Macy's, Nordstrom's, all the downtown, big retailers, with the same idea. You know, contribute $200,000 in unison, and then we won't blow this fucking grenade up. Anyway, so they had strolling around in this large baby carriage, pushing it. Now, inside the baby carriage was a midget. Really, a midget, a small person. And the small person had the grenade clutched in their little hands. Yeah, they had pulled the pin. And so all they had to do, really, was uncover the baby carriage, have the midget toss the grenade, and then they could speed away in the baby carriage and let it blow up. And no one would do anything except die. Because a grenade, unless someone found a way to toss it into a safe area, blow up and kill men, women, children, dogs and cats, anything you want. And it would create havoc. Anyway, this was the plan. It didn't happen because my people, you know who my people are, told me approximately where the people, the culprits, the motherfuckers would be. And so there they were. I saw them. I took pictures of them and put it on YouTube. So they were put off by that. Well, they had to. The problem is these are stupid fucking motherfuckers. They couldn't put the grenade back into the goddamn hand grenade. They couldn't put the pin back in. And they're stupid motherfuckers. So they're stuck. You know, we got a live grenade. We can't put the pin back in. So anyway, so they tape it. They tape the handle closed so it won't explode with the electrical tape. They had to get rid of the motherfucker. So anyway, the next day, St. Patrick's Day, they actually threw it off of a hotel balcony into a construction site. Now they had been pretty careful about this because they knew it was going to rain heavily that evening. So they tossed it into the construction site from a hotel balcony, and it blew up. And it made a lot of noise. I heard it. It's like on 4th Avenue. I called 911. It set off car alarms all over the place. But you know, it blew up. I know somebody might have saw the flash. You know, saw debris falling. But nobody got hurt. And the grenade has been disposed of then. And of course the rain washes down all the evidence. So there's no evidence it ever existed. Now there's a second grenade. Anyway, denoted as an F1A, Soviet era hand grenade, F1A. And this grenade has phosphorus in it, so it's really deadly. It'll blow up and spreads phosphorus, which will burn through any fucking thing. So this one they offered to someone who was willing to do a martyrdom operation for them, the unknowns, and they were going to do it yesterday in Westlake Center during a postal employee protest against curtailing Saturday deliveries. Anyway, so my friends at the CIA told me about it, and I had to go there and poke around and see shit. Fortunately, my friends at Mossad also were there, and they told me approximately what was about to happen, because they're very clever. And so I reported it, and they were put off. They were put off. So, but it was close. It was close. To the very last minute, I wasn't sure if they were going to go through with it. But it was going to be twofold trick. Actually, a threefold trick. They were going to have some homeless person, a mentally ill homeless person, hold their grenade in their coat, and then he was going to douse himself with gasoline and hold a lighter in his hand. And of course, this would cause great alarm. Everyone would run. So everybody's watching. The whole crowd is watching. The news people are watching. Everybody's watching. The news people are already down there. And guy's going to set himself on fire for some odd reason. Anyway, but he had a grenade with him too. But what was he going to do? He was going to toss the grenade at the news people, blow it up, and then in the carnage that ensued, set himself on fire. Then this is the coup de grace. This is the grand finale. Somebody with an M1 carbine was going to drive by and shoot at the crowd and doubly fuck things up. But it didn't happen because, well, it was reported. Anyway, but they had these motherfuckers had to put a stop to it because the wheels were in motion. The wheels were in motion. Ironically enough, how they stopped it was they had one of their crew volunteer to turn over an SUV right just down the street from Westlake Center on 4th Avenue anyway, and decapitate the SUV by sliding up against a pole. Anyway, and then this caused a great consternation, but it was very clear signal. They had to flip it. That means they had to stop the operation. So everybody froze. Everybody froze. It's like I'm going to freeze right now. And that's the name of that tune.